Take a look at that.
Moderation helps.
It does.
I'll moderate. Waiting for culture clash.
We're already here.
Check your email, YouTube. We're live.
If I remember correctly, we are live.
It happens immediately live.
Why are you yelling at me?
I don't know. For fun. Hi, friends.
Hello.
Welcome to the Friday preview show. Today we're talking about Friday, May the 12th. May the 12th to be with you. That's a strong start. We're gonna take it from the top. Hi, friends. Welcome to the May 12th Friday preview show. We're not gonna do any puns, and we're just gonna dive right in.
All right. Yeah. Let's just take a look at this Animal Collective record instead of that pun.
Early Animal Collective from the year 2000. Yeah, this is one I know was featured in our stories, I think just earlier today, as part of our ongoing month of May focus that Torch has been kind enough to let us all into their record collection a little bit.
It's awesome.
Anyway, so early Animal Collective, here it is, finally reissued for the first time since. 2LP, it's here.
All right. Here we are, some Dorothy, Ashby. I listened to this earlier. I really enjoyed it. I like, those exotic instruments. Mm-hmm. They're fantastic to listen to, and I like the album cover because they're on a.
It's a big rug.
They're on a big rug in the abyss, which is where I would like to be.
I like to imagine that these are like the keys to, and this is like the whole piano.
Oh my lord! If you think about it like that, that's awesome. Then.
Thanks, Dorothy.
That is like eldritch horror piano, just a large ass piano. Here we are, Art Blakey.
Art Blakey. His name is Art. It's not Tatum, but he's good art nonetheless.
Blakey.
This is originally from Bethlehem Records. What year would we say this was recorded?
2002.
Nope. December of 1957.
I was close.
Yeah.
I was close.
Art Blakey, big band, good stuff.
Swaganometry. Up next, we have The Cult, self-titled. I really like the album cover. I don't know why. I think it's because it's got a little bit of a lamb sort of thing going on. Goat? Goat.
On ivory white vinyl. The Cult.
I have nothing really to say about their music other than it's all right.
You didn't feel like it was the GOAT?
Yeah, I mean, when I saw this album cover, I was like, okay, we're going to get into some heavy territory. We're going to get into some heavy shit. We did not. Yeah. We unfortunately did not. Yeah. But that's okay.
Speaking of heavy shit.
Speaking of... Oh, it's John's Corner!
Welcome to John's Corner. Somebody buy this Deicide box set so I don't have to buy it. Wow. All the Roadrunner records from 1990 to 2001. If you like edgy satanic death metal, this is for you. Tim said he's going to buy this for my work anniversary present. So
did Deicide break up in 2001?
No, they still go. Okay. I think this is just like their early stuff.
The Roadrunner album?
They still go.
Okay. I was worried they quit after 9/11 or something.
Yeah, most bands actually started after 9/11. Like
My
MCR.
Chemical Romance.
Yeah, My Chemical Romance. And...
Thanks, terrorists.
Me.
I mean it.
Jesus. Sterling Drake Highway 200. I listened to a little bit of this. It sounds like that rougher country, kind of like, I'm in an oil field. Just like, yeah, you're in an oil field. Gotcha.
I was wondering if you would like this because it does say for fans of Marty Robbins. I know you've been on a bit of a Marty Robbins kick.
I have been on a bit of a... I've been on a bit of a Marty Robbins kick, yes. And for this, I can only listen to like a handful of these songs before moving on to the next. And what I heard of this, it was all right. I did enjoy it.
I think the Soul Step Records that put this out is a label to keep your eye on.
Swaganometry.
A lot of cool stuff.
Now, I did think this was a little crazy.
Yeah.
Roxy Gordon. Crazy Horse Never Died.
Crazy Horse Never Died.
It's true.
What did you find out about this? What did you like about it?
So, Yeah, I was trying to look up information on this gentleman, and I couldn't really find too much. I searched up on the Bandcamp, and I took a gander at some of the songs, and it seems to me that he was a sort of poet slash art author who wrote about, not only like living in the West, but also being partly Native American himself, while also being white, so mainly just talking about those issues. And a lot of the songs are more spoken word about things, and he does have a song called An Open Letter to Illegal Aliens, which at first glance I thought was going to be like, all right,
that was like some
here's some content, here's some things I'm about to say on the podcast. Turns out I think what it actually is sort of like a perspective from Native Americans from when Europeans came to their homeland. I think that is what that is. I could be reading it wrong, but that's kind of like what some of the imagery as well as some of the wording was like, because it starts off with talking about the Europeans coming to America, as well as like bringing not only capitalism but also communism and like a wide range of different things that, and he says, quotes, capitalism kills and steals, communism kills and steals. There's a lot of stuff. I don't know. I thought it was interesting.
This sounds real interesting. We're gonna have to revisit this. Listen to it all day tomorrow. By the way, a couple good votes of confidence from Townes Van Zandt and Leonard Cohen talking about this album. So, Damien, Townes Van Zandt, and Leonard Cohen, all back it.
Yeah, the three pillars of country music. Speaking of the best thing I've ever heard, we got Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. This is me and Tim Core. This is something we were so freaking excited about.
John was like, what? It says Disney Plus. Like, that's a thing. I'm like, yeah, it started streaming on Wednesday, and I'm bummed I've not started it yet.
Yeah.
John.
Maybe you should be more considerate.
I was bummed it wasn't the Muppets Mayhem cover album of Black Metal covers.
I'm going to fight you.
I would be interested in that, too.
I would also like that. Anyway, these songs heard, as we just mentioned before, Disney Plus, some concerts as well. A lot of songs I do recognize, as well as some covers I've seen. One of my favorite Muppet songs also being on here, side 2, first track, Can You Picture That? If you don't know, that is on the original Muppet movie, and it has not only a banger-ass song, but it's also a banger-ass section, too, musical section. They're in a church playing this song, painting a car.
Yeah.
It is
great.
Rad.
Yeah. Peak cinema.
I can't speak more highly than about the Muppets.
I can't either. Bridge Over Troubled Water by Electric Teeth, and in the Electric Mayhem. Come on, this is it. Come buy these before Damien and I just take them and eat them up.
Yeah. One thing too I wanted to mention is the on there. I'm very surprised that it doesn't have the Kodachrome cover, because I saw on YouTube too. I was looking at a bunch of Muppets covers because I'm a nerd like that, and I saw one they did one of Kodachrome by Paul Simon, and
interesting.
I thought that was good, but I mean, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Maybe it would be weird to have two.
Maybe there's a B-sides coming.
Hopefully. All right. Up next, we got some more Tim Core albums. We got The Format.
Guys, real stoked about this trio of re-releases from Nate Roos and his projects. His first band was The Format. Their album, Interventions and Lullabies, was like my post-high school driving around era. Damien said it's Tim Core. Very fun indie pop. Indie pop rock, emphasis on pop. And then The Format went on to record their opus, Dog Problems, just before ultimately breaking up.
Opus.
Thank you. And then Nate Roos moved on to form his next band, Fun, who you may have heard about just after their first album, Aim at Ignite, came out.
Fun.
They worked with Janelle Monáe, who's in the news today. Her new album was just announced, but that's beside the point. Anyway, Nate Roos has one of, I think, the best, very tenor voices from this era of, emo pop.
He sounds like a nerd.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
All right, up next we got Allison Goldfrapp. We got some pop.
Goldfrapp, you say?
I did say that.
That's cool. The Love Invention on purple vinyl. Allison of Goldfrapp.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I don't think she invented love.
Well, maybe she's just speaking on it.
Oh, she's like repping it.
But it does seem weird that she thinks it was like just invented.
I think it's like one of those things that just kind of happens. you
Yeah.
know? Like, lol. Like, I don't know. All right, up next we got Bobby Hardin.
Bobby Hardin and the Soulful Saints.
Excellent.
I think you can tell that this is a nice little soul album from a guy who knows how to do it.
Oh, he does.
Bobby Hardin.
And he did.
Yep. This is on Dala Records, by the way, from subsidiary of BQE. Boom, Bobby Hardin.
Swaganometry. Up next for all you teenagers, Joe G. Smithereens LP. Take a look at that. You know, Joe G. If you've ever heard his music, it's pretty much Joe G.
If you know Joji, it's Joji.
It's Joe G.
And if you don't, you're probably not rushing in to buy this Joji record.
But
if you're sad,
yeah.
Did your Tinder date leave you?
if your Tinder date stood you up or left,
If John stood you up like he did, then yes, I will listen to Joe G. Smithereens. John.
Sorry, man.
I was there.
this has the blah 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 demo on it.
It really does have the blah blah and the interlude. Speaking of interluding, Jonas Brothers, there's 3 of them. What's up with that?
Wow.
How do you
All
have that
3 of
many
them?
kids?
What happened to the 4th one?
I think he got locked in an attic.
By the way, single from this album
The Waffle
is
House.
Waffle House.
I did listen to it.
Mm?
It's very pop.
Do you think we inspired the Jonas Brothers?
I
High voice?
I think maybe that culture clash has maybe had a ripple effect throughout the music industry. I think the invention of the Waffle House mug has really seeped into the corners of the music folds. Honestly, Tim, I have to agree. I think it is a culture clash reference.
We did it.
Anyway, we got this thing right here.
Say it.
I can't, and I don't want to.
I understand. Cabayuche?
There we go.
I said it fast enough and I was confident.
Cabayuche.
Cabayuche, I believe, is this artist. This is called Coming of Days. And Damien, you call this like some pop rap?
Yeah, it's just, hip hop. It was all right. I liked it.
Cool.
The album cover does remind me a lot of the new Abnormal by The Strokes,
Yeah, I see that.
but it's like a little bit more wild, like a Black Midi album cover.
Yeah.
So that was like, it was kind of a surprise. Like I was expecting like some sort of like Squid kind of music,
Sure.
Squid sound and music. No, I was actually thrown off
All right.
by a lot, but nonetheless, pretty good.
Cabayuche.
Woo! Up next, we got Lost Palms. All right, I took a gander at this as well, and I didn't think this was bad either. It's like some surf garage, very like,
I want to tell you 2 things I've learned from looking at the back of this Los Palms album called Skeleton Ranch, by the way.
Sorry.
I wasn't mad at you. I just want to say, 1, this is a hand-numbered edition of 500 copies, and this is number 15. And 2, I'm vibing real hard with the songs 1 and 2, Scared of Saturday Nights, and I Don't Want to Be Cool.
That's true. Kate Fagan has a song called I Don't Want to Be Too Cool.
Yeah?
So maybe her song is the sequel to this.
Maybe we should start a playlist.
Yeah, we should. Just stop being cool.
No cool.
Anti-cool playlist. Speaking of anti-cool playlists, we got Casey Musgraves.
Anti-cool, I think, is because we prefer our albums with jackets.
Yeah, honestly.
But look, this is the Cloud 9 edition. You can see it's a beautiful blue sky with a little bit of clouds in it.
And she's in there.
She's in there, and look, she's singing about rainbows, and it's real nice.
Yeah.
It's real nice.
That's pretty much it.
She sang with Muppets. I think she sang with Muppets. She probably sang with Muppets, right?
Jimmy, can you fact check this for me real quick?
Casey Musgraves
up for me, Jamie.
Yeah,
probably
pull it
sang
up
with
for me,
Muppets.
Jamie. Speaking of something I actually do like,
Yes.
some of the songs I did hear off of this, I actually did enjoy. We got Nova 1 here, and it's definitely got that indie pop sound, but it also has some like rougher, like garagey sort of guitar tones that go along with it, and I actually do enjoy what's going on, at least from what I've heard on this album. So you might catch me listening to this one. I don't know. You might catch me listening to this one on my own time.
Dreamy guitar pop specialist.
And I love dreamy guitar pop specialists.
Yeah. They're special.
Ists.
Nova 1.
All right. Here we are with
Ophégie. I think.
I'm guessing.
Try and Love. We have had the pleasure of having a number of Ophégie. I hope that's how you spell it or say it.
Ophégie.
Otherwise, I'm an idiot.
You're just a nerd.
Anyway, yes, great, good, awesome. Get it while we have it. Good, great.
Awesome. Get it. Good. Great. Awesome. Get it.
We're sampling that.
Good. Great. Awesome. Get it. All right. Up next, we got Over Mono. Good Lies. I took a gander at this one as well. This one is a lot more techno-y, electronically produced. Like I said, caught me a little bit off guard. I was expecting some... I don't know really what I was expecting. The dogs threw me off. I won't lie.
Well, yeah, so you are referring to, by the way, the piece of art that is signed by the artist, which comes with this album at the steal of a price of $24.
You get a signature
$0.
plus an album? Like, what?
It's and by the way, look, I think it's gold Sharpie, so maybe you can
Extra premium.
get that, get that appraised for extra value.
All right. Now, according to the hype sticker, we have Ritual Rowls.
Potentially will be corrected on future versions.
Hopefully.
The Ritual Howls, of course, are a Detroit trio. This is their 5th album. The hype sticker, which we are laughing about. I have no idea if this will be in focus, but refers to them as the Ritual Rowls.
It's really
We don't get it.
ridiculous.
If it's purposeful, we don't get it. And if it's not,
Can you please let us in on the joke? We don't know what the joke is.
good work, y'all.
But no, this one I had playing earlier when John came in, and John was like really grooving with it.
Yeah.
So
All
if
right.
you really like that Depeche Mode dark ambient stuff, I think you're gonna enjoy this because our coworker John did, and you're like John.
You like John, you're like John.
You are John.
Ritual Rowls.
All right, awesomeness. We got Nina Simone.
I want to say
Do it.
I generally prefer albums as they were intended instead of compilations. But with artists like Nina Simone, I make concessions as needed, and this is when it's needed because, believe it or not, there are shockingly few albums with any recording of Nina Simone's Mississippi Goddamn, which is the song. I just listen to that song, find it. Just pause us right now. You'll
still be here.
behind. Yeah, we'll still be here. You can check back in, but go listen to Nina Simone's Mississippi Goddamn and just
And
wonder if we've actually progressed that much.
it's also, it's got the hit also, Feeling Good, which is
Yeah.
also an excellent, excellent, excellent song.
Look, I put a spell on you, Nimakita Pa. Look, this all here. I loves you, Porgy. Nina Simone, one of the greatest.
Got it.
Goddamn.
She's got it!
Okay, let's take a look at this one.
Ooh, I dug this. Okay, Jeffrey Silverstein, and I want to start by saying that this album has some guest spots by William Tyler, because I think if you know about William Tyler, you might be on the right track of what this sounds like. But Mr. Jeffrey Silverstein plays guitar. There's a lot of pedal steel. This is some beautiful stuff. I'm just going to say it. Elements of J.J. Cale style boogie, loner folk ambience, and Berman-esque wordplay. I'll leave it at that. Thank you, Aquarium Drunkard, for that little hype.
Hells yeah. Up next, we got Vanity Mirror.
Vanity Yeah, this is on that cool, the cool We Are Busybodies label.
Woo! There's a kitty cat. There's a kitty cat on the top left corner.
That's very true.
I'm sorry.
It's on both.
People want to see the cat. I know what the people want, Tim. They want to see the cat.
Thank you. Vanity Mirror. This album is called Puff. Come and get it.
Hey, I recognize this.
This album has not been available for a while, and it's so familiar. Why is that, Damien?
It's because I think well, actually, yesterday I saw a rainbow.
Yesterday I saw a gravestone.
Yeah, you were hanging out in the cemetery.
I was. Yeah. Look, if you do not know, this Unicorn's record rules. This is so good. This is the 20th anniversary. So again, this is early aughts art pop. Unicorns broke up and went on to form Islands, as well as a number of other scattered projects. But this is where it started, and this is where it ends. In terms of gravestone, get it? Where it ends. But yeah, this is 20th anniversary, color vinyl, Unicorns, Who Will Cut Our Hair When We're Gone. Of course, we copped this for our record store day poster. It was a lot of fun. I listened to this record again this morning, as I do probably once a month at least for the last 20 years. I like it. Come get it.
Absolutely. Yeah, excellent. And
did you have anything else?
So, let me talk to you for a second.
Okay.
Let me talk to you for a second. So, when I came into work today, I think one of the first things I really saw was that Electric Mayhem, Dr. Teeth's and the Electric Mayhem record. And as you probably might have guessed, I'm a huge Muppets fan. Been a huge Muppets fan ever since I was a wee lad.
Since you were crafted from felt?
I was crafted from felt and then pushed out of my mom's uterus. And so I was obviously listening to some of the Electric Mayhem songs as well as listening to Muppet songs, and I'm feeling pretty silly because if you don't know, the Muppets do segments on their original show where they would either cover a song or write a song, and they'll have the Muppets perform it. And one of my favorite Muppets performances is Windmills of Your Mind by I forgot what it's called. It's the screaming thing is literally what the Muppet is called. And so I'm going to do that for you today. So I want you to remember me when I'm long and dead, because my tongue will turn into a bunch of wadded tendrils, you know what I mean?
Like The Last of Us?
Like The Last of Us, except I think it might be grosser. So here I am for you today.
I'm going to stay and watch with you guys.
Round like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning on an ever spinning reel, like a snowball down a mountain or a carnival balloon, like a carousel that's turning, running rings around the moon, like a clock whose hands are sweeping past the minutes of its face, and the world is like an apple whirling silently in space, like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind, like a tunnel that you follow to a tunnel of its own, down a hollow cavern where the sun is never shown, like a door that keeps revolving in a half-forgotten dream, or the ripples from a pebble someone tosses in a stream, like a clock whose hands are sweeping past the minutes of its face, and the world is like an apple whirling silently in space, like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind, keys that jingle in your pocket, words that jingle in your head. Why did summer go so quickly? Was it something that you said? Lovers walking along a shore leave their footprints in the sand, and the sound of distant drumming just like fingers in your hand, pictures in a hallway in a fragment of a song, have remembered names and faces, but to whom do they belong? Suddenly they were over, and you're suddenly aware that the autumn leaves are turning to the color of her hair, like a circle and a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning on a never spinning reel, as the images unwind, like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind.
Folks, tell your friends about this show. You don't know what's going to happen in the Culture Clash live stream.
Yeah. Let me tell you something about this song.
Please.
It hurts. It's so good. The original is also great. The original one was written by Noel Harrison, and the original one is way more haunting and beautiful and a lot more like you're in a dream. But the way they do it on the Muppets is as if anxiety just wrote a song.
Yeah.
And so that's why I've always found appreciation for that one. Thank you so much for coming here together.
Sorry,
to-
did
oh,
you know that I also prepared a
I'm
song
sorry.
from the Muppets?
You did? Do I need to pull up an instrumental?
Yeah. It's spelled Manamana.
You're kidding.
That's it. I'm done.
Oh, you son
Thanks,
of
everybody.
Bye, everyone.
See you tomorrow, May the 12th, here at Culture Clash Records, downtown Toledo.
Buy all the albums.
Buy them all.
Buy them all.
They'll also be available at cultureclashrecords.com at some point on Friday. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
See ya.
I'm going to go stop the live stream.